expecting S&P 500 buybacks to fall significantly this year. The firm estimating a 50% drop in repurchases to $371 billion. While major airlines and banks have already suspended their buyback programs, Goldman also expects declines from semiconductors and pharmaceutical companies. Mike, is this already reflected in the share prices?
I think to a large degree, you would have to think. I mean, when the S&P 500 itself is down over 20% from its high, it fell 30%. Obviously, this is a cyclical thing, and one of the big drivers of the bull market, or a few of the big drivers, right? Generous credit markets, very consistent buyback activity have been running in reverse. And I do think you wouldn't confuse it, though, with whether the markets can, in fact, bottom and recover without buybacks, because if you look back to 2009 buyback totals were a fraction of what they were in 2007, and they didn't really come back even that much the next year, but the market did start to recover very strongly in early 2009. So once you've been kind of beaten up this much, it seems like the
Sure.
drying up of selling is the thing that really gets the market to bottom.
Does it ever come back, Lindsay? Are buybacks kind of out for good, or when do they come back?
Well, investors certainly have been spoiled over the last couple years with the amount of capital appreciation that they've received in the form of share repurchases and dividends from companies. So investors, I'm sure, are a little bit sad to see that go, but it's important right now, I think. Shareholders are happy to see companies really take their capital and think through what they're doing with it and preserve that capital to utilize it to either, shore up their balance sheet first and foremost, help their employees or their customers in any way they see possible over the next 3, 6, 9 months as we make our way through this crisis. But one buyer that you're not thinking about that is stepping into the market at this point in time when companies are pulling back on their corporate buybacks are insiders. You've seen insiders jump back in at these lower levels with force to a level that we've seen back, we saw back in 08 and 09. So that's one encouraging sign.